god, guys, so much happened in tonight's episodes. So much that I want to talk about. And do you know what? The first thing I'm gonna, start with is basically the rest of the challenge. So the boys, the snug marry and the pie. Guys, when I say I am upset at Billy, remember what I said last night, that I had this feeling that Billy was not into Danica. And do you know what? Even if you're not into the girl, that it was such a D-head move. And when I say a D-head, I mean a humongous D-head move, yeah, to not basically kiss or marry the girl. He didn't even pie the girl. He didn't even pie the girl. He went and kissed Gemma. Gemma who pied him. Gemma who keeps shutting him down. Gemma who said, I'm not interested in him yesterday. I know she kind of is a little bit, but at the same time, he went to kiss Gemma. He felt like it was more acceptable for him to kiss Gemma. Yeah? And then he went and married Paige. Now, I'm not being funny. Gemma is the girl that he's obviously been like talking about how he fancied, been flirting with her. Paige, he tried to get with. She was the first person he tried to get with in Castro Moore. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, are you okay? You know what I'm saying? Are you okay? Like, I just don't get it. This guy just got on my nerves. He really got on my nerves. And then he's going to go and tell the... Do you know what? I'm going to come back to Billy. Let me just go on to the other ones, okay? So now, Dami thought it was a good idea to kiss Summer because India kissed Deji. And you know what? I'm not even going to come at him for doing that, because at the end of the day, it's like a tit for tat situation. And if she can do it, if India can do it, then Dami can do it. Do I think that he should have done it? No, I don't think so. I feel like the fact that India kissed Deji, right, he should have just left it as a point of her leveling up to the fact that what he did in Castro Moore with Summer. This is what I think that he should have done. The sensible thing to do in this was to take the L. And I said it last night. Dami, take the L, Dami. Take the L. Do you know what? And I wasn't bothered about this at all, in a sense where I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. They both identify themselves as heartbreakers. Expect the unexpected. What I did like, though, was India taking that ring and throw it into the pool. Like, I don't want this. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want this. Now, the kiss was the issue, right? In a sense where, not that he kissed Summer, but the sense where that kiss was very prolonged. That kiss lasted longer than it should have. He should have just gone like, mwah, and just left it. He should have done a kiss like that. He went in for that kiss. That kiss was in. Even India was just like, he went in. And I'm just thinking, even the boys' reaction was like, oh my God, that was kind of messed up. Why did you do it? What really pissed me off about that kiss is later on, like in the morning after, when the boys were talking about it and they asked him, Dami, obviously you made the kiss with Summer or whatever. He's saying that, you know what, I expected the drama. If I was going to kiss Summer, I knew that there was going to be drama. But at the end of the day, she's still wearing the ring. I wish that Dami don't say certain things, because you know what? It's the little things that he says that really ruffles my feathers. It does. It just really bothers me, because I'm just like, that right there is narcissistic behavior. Do you know what I'm saying? You provoked the situation because you wanted the drama, but then you wanted to show that you can get her back and have her in the place that you want her to be. This, for me, is narcissistic behavior. Now, that really annoyed me. I'm not going to lie to you. The night you could see, like, obviously, India was talking to him about it and saying, listen, at the end of the day, that kiss was a bit full on. I didn't expect it, but it is what it is, basically. He's saying that, you know what, I expected you to react, to be upset about it, right? And I'm surprised that you wasn't upset about it. Almost kind of like he's saying, no, well done, you passed the test kind of situation. I mean, he didn't have to say that, but for me, that's what it felt like. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, he went and got the ring from the pool, and he gave her the ring, went down on one knee and whatever. I don't know. India said that, they're basically boyfriends and girlfriends. We hear the boys talking. And Dami was saying, I don't believe in being exclusive. I might as well just make somebody my girlfriend. So I'm just like, I was watching it, guys, and I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't get that they became boyfriend and girlfriends. I just got that he gave her the ring and just said to her, listen, I just want you to know that you're the only girl for me. You're the girl that I want. You're my baby. You know what I mean? And she even said to him, like, is this a promise ring? And he's like, well, you can take it as a promise ring if you want to take it as a promise ring. And she was just like, you know, let's call it what it is. It's a promise ring. Okay. So I'm just like, okay. But then when she was telling the girls, you know, they were talking like boyfriend and girlfriend, she was like, do you know what? I came into this villa because I wanted to find love and I found it. And yeah, you know, well done. You found a love. It sucks that it's with Dami. I'm not going to lie to you because I'm not quite sure if Dami's the right person for her right now. I don't think Dami belongs to anybody right now. I don't think anyone should be in a relationship. I don't think Dami should get into a relationship right now. I feel like he needs to take a step back and deal with those narcissistic traits that he has, like, with him. I feel like he needs to take a minute and just kind of realizing that, you know, the things that he does and the things that he says, and that he's too much about him. He's too conceited. He's too much, you know, it's too selfish to be in a relationship right now. This is my honest opinion about the whole situation. But if she believes that she's found love, she's found love, and I'm happy for her, right? But I didn't get the boyfriend and girlfriend thing. For me, it just sounded like rambling and mumbling and, yeah, take the ring. That's how it sounded to me. But let me know, guys. Comment down below and let me know what you think. By the way, guys, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and welcome, welcome, welcome. Do you know what, guys? Let me take a minute to say this, right? I want to take a minute to say this. At some part of today's video, I was watching Love Island and Caroline literally was just, she was on my mind. Like, I literally just thought of her. And do you know what? It made me feel a bit sad. It made me feel a bit sad because Love Island was like Caroline's baby. It was like her baby. She related to the islanders. You know, she was so, you know, protective of them. And, you know, watching it like tonight and her popping in my head, like, I felt a bit sad. I felt a bit sad because her presence just brought magic to the screen. You know, she was a big personality and she was loved by a lot of people. And do you know what I mean? I do miss, sometimes I watch it and I really do miss, you know, hearing, you know, the flak attack or just seeing her strut her way into the villa. Like, those are the things that I really do miss. So I just want to say, you know, sleep in perfect peace, Caroline Flack, because I really do miss her. I do miss watching her. I do miss seeing her on the screen. But anyways, guys, I'm not going to get all emotional about it because I was a massive fan of her. So, let's carry on. Okay, guys, so Deji, we saw a little bit of Deji last night, but then we saw the whole of it tonight. I'm not going to lie, I did find Deji's turn a bit funny because at the end of the day, I understood why he did what he did. And you know what? He's got a good sense of humor. And to be honest, like I said last night, India would have deserved that pie if he gave to her. And obviously tonight we saw that he gave her the pie, okay? So he decided to kiss Danica. And I was happy that he did that because he came right after Billy and saw that Billy basically disrespected Danica. And I like the fact that he kind of stood up for her and kind of had her back and said, listen, you know, you gave 100% and I think you deserve the best. You know, you deserve the world, your wife material kind of situation. But I'm glad that he did that and then he kissed her. And then, you know, but obviously before he kissed Danica, he made it out like he was going to kiss India. And then that was like, nope, I can't do it. And then he went down like he was going to marry India. And he's like, I can't do it. And I was just like, oh my God, Deji. And then he went and married Paige. And then he came back and he was just like standing right in front of Tasha as if he was going to give Tasha the pie. But then he just moved over and just went, ooh. And you know what? India knew that she deserved it. And she was like, you know what? I thought I was going to get the pie, but he tricked me because for a moment there, I think she thought he was going to either kiss her or he was going to marry her. You know what I'm saying? And I actually thought that he was going to marry her for real as well. Because I was like, okay, he didn't kiss her, so maybe he's going to marry her. But then when he went down, I was like, yeah, he's going to do it. And then he got up. You know what I mean? But I laughed so hard because after Deji pied India, he went, I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. And she obviously finished it off with him as well. So she didn't actually take it to heart or anything like that. So, you know, it was really good. I liked it because last night when they gave us a little snippet, I was just like, oh my gosh, how's she going to take it? Is she going to feel embarrassed? But to be honest, I was more embarrassed for her with the whole Dami situation, kissing Summer, because that went on a lot longer than it should have. And talking about kisses, that went on for way too long. Davide kissing Paige. Listen, Davide kissing Paige went on for so long. I was looking at back and forth thinking, what is Adam thinking? What is Ekin-Su thinking? That kiss went on for ages and Paige was like, you know, she was reciprocating that kiss. So I'm like, okay, so we're waiting for what Davide is saying, his reason for basically kissing Paige. And his reason was simply because Paige is the only girl he hasn't kissed. And I'm just like, Davide, really? Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, he married Ekin-Su, even though he said to her, listen, I wanted to pie you and marry you at the same time. And I guess that's understandable because obviously they've been back and forth, you know. And you know what? I really do like Ekin-Su and Davide. And obviously we saw them kind of just the calm environment, and she said to him, you calm me, you know, and they're like talking about, you know, stuff that they would do outside the villa. And, you know, she was saying like, my mom would like you. I hope your mom would like me. And he's like, yeah, she will love you, you know, once you love me, you know, and I love you, she will love you. And it was just watching them. They were so cute. I really do like them. And for me, the winners for this year, I hope it is Ekin-Su and Davide. I really do. And obviously, you know, they were like talking and she's saying te amo, which is in Spanish, I think saying I love you. And then he was like te amo back to her. So when she was telling the girls, she's like, you know what, we kind of said I love you in kind of Italian, but, you know, we didn't like say it. But when they went on the little date outing and they were talking, and he said like, listen guys, don't ask me to repeat what he said because I don't know Italian. But he basically told her it means I love you, but in a more affectionate way. So he basically did it the right way this time and tell her like, listen, I love you. I just really like them together. Listen, they've been back and forth, and to be honest, they've got the best story. You know, they've been through the struggles, they've gone back and forth, and I just love it. I love where they are now. I feel like it's going to be smooth sailing because he did say, you know, I just want us to be like this, you know, I just want us to enjoy our time, be like this. And you know what? I really wish them the best because I really feel like they have what it takes to win this, you know? I really, really do. But anyways, guys, so we see Luca. Luca had his turn, right? And Luca kisses just a little peck with Ekin-Su because he's saying, listen, I decided to snug Ekin-Su because, you know, she's one of Gemma's best friends, which, again, Ekin-Su did say that, but then sometimes I'm really confused. So he's saying, you know, you've always been there for Ekin-Su, and thank you for having her back, you know, and being there for her when she was in Castro More. So it's quite obvious that Ekin-Su and Gemma must have a close relationship. But it makes me even more confused to why Gemma's been throwing shade at Ekin-Su like that. Do you know what I'm saying? There might be little subtle ones, but they're shade. She's been throwing shades at her, and I'm thinking that's not something you do to somebody you get on with, like that your best friend in the villa. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But you know what? I can tell that Ekin-Su is a ride or die. She is there for her friend. She's shown it on many occasions. Even when nobody had her back in the villa, she had those girls back. She was there as a shoulder to cry on. She was there to kind of build their confidence. She was there whenever they needed her. And then tonight we see her as well, being there for Danica, saying, listen, you go over to Billy and you tell him a piece of your mind. You stand up for what you believe in and don't let him disrespect you. You tell him what you really feel. And I'm so glad that she piped up Danica because Danica needed to do this. I feel like Danica was holding back too much and all that frustration because we see her crying. She's crying to Summer and India. And she's saying like, this is like the 5th time, you know, it's like no boy in here wants to get to know me romantically. And that's obviously hit her confidence really, really hard. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. She's a beautiful girl. What is it? What is it? I don't get it, guys. I honestly do not get it. But it made me feel so sad for her, and I felt sorry for her because at the end of the day, she doesn't deserve it. Do you know what I'm saying? She doesn't deserve it, and she keeps going for the wrong boys. And I definitely feel like Billy used her. He used her to stay in, and that's exactly what Summer said to her. It's like, listen, he used you to stay in because that's exactly what he's done. And I felt it last night. Remember I said it last night? I felt like Billy does not want Danica. And you know what really pisses me off? You know when guys have no respect, and I tell you, this season, the boys, the lack of respect for these girls in this villa, these boys have no respect. And it pisses me off. It really does. They have no respect for women, these boys in this villa. I swear to you, this is the worst year, and it shows you, like, it's getting worse and worse and worse. The lack of respect towards women in the villa this year, listen, let me not even go there because right now I'm fuming. So obviously, you know, when we saw that little bit with Danica and Billy in bed, and I was saying to you guys, what happened? Something must have happened because she said, like, obviously, you know, sometimes it's so easy to get carried away. And then he went, oh, nobody's looking, and he's looking around. So I was like, what is it? What happened? So now we find out that something did happen, and obviously, Danica didn't want anyone to know about it. She didn't even tell the girls that she was closest to in the villa, right? And Billy, with his big old mouth, ran to tell the boys like some gal, right? Tell the boys how the salon was opened, right? That for me is so disrespectful. He didn't even give her the heads up. He didn't tell her that he told the boy. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously Adam was like saying to him, listen, you messed up. You really should have chosen her for a kiss or a marry or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Or something, especially because you guys have been intimate. Now, Adam told Paige and Ekin-Su, and I think he told them in a way that they weren't meant to say anything. But we know whenever our girl Ekin-Su is in any form of environment, she will bring the goss back, okay? So Ekin-Su now, because they were all talking about the whole situation with Billy and Danica, you know, she kind of said, listen, you know, they've been intimate, stuff happened. And Dami's like, oh, how do you know? And they're like, well, Adam told me. And Dami's like, oh, so he told you. We know all the boys know, okay? Demi probably didn't know at that point, but I'm sure that probably she did because Luca can't keep his mouth closed anyways. So more than likely, he probably would have told her as well. But then again, would Gemma have kept her mouth shut? Because Gemma has a mouth on her as well, you know. But I don't know, guys. But the fact of the matter is, he literally disrespected her. He went and told the boys, kiss and tell, right? You went and told the boys, and after doing that, you didn't even kiss the girl. Even if you wanted to friend zone her afterwards, you publicly humiliated her. You know what I'm saying? Kiss the girl, marry the girl, or something. It's a game. You're saying it's a game, so it doesn't matter. And it would be boring if you kissed, and it would be boring if you kissed Danica because everybody's expecting you to kiss Danica. But then, you know what? Remember when he was talking to Danica, he was acting like it was just a joke, you know? And then it wasn't until she said to him, listen, if you're not really interested and you're not fully invested, just let me know and I'm going to pull back and whatever. That's when he's like, oh, I don't see the spark, blah, blah, blah. And why the hell did you not go and tell... Why did you not go and tell Danica? He's telling Luca and he's telling Tasha, you know, saying, oh, I didn't feel anything and I'm not going to fake any feelings or whatever. Being a little boy, you know, being a little boy that he is, do you know what I mean? Not ballsy enough. Do not have enough balls. His balls have not been dropped yet. So therefore, he cannot be a man and act a man and go and tell the girl before he goes and spread it around the villa that he's not interested in her. Do you know what I mean? That pissed me off. But let me just dry my face because I'm sweating like hell. Hold on, guys. 1 minute. Right, but anyways, guys, that really got me so upset. And I feel like Danica just took it and she didn't let out the frustration that she was feeling. And that's why I'm glad for Ekin-Su and Gemma for this, you know, kind of like giving her that pep talk to kind of like, go girl, go do what you need to do and whatever. But it is what it is, guys. What can we do? So anyways, back to the challenge because I kind of skipped over that for a little minute. So obviously Luca marries Gemma, no surprise there. And he pies Tasha. Also, no surprise there. Now, Tasha, Andrew, and everybody's all upset. Paige was just like, at the end of the day, why are they taking it personal? Blah, blah, blah. It's meant to be a game, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, right? I got two views on this. The fact of the matter is, right? At the end of the day, Tasha pied Luca, right? Tasha pied Luca, and when she pied him, she said, listen, I thought you were a friend, and I realized that you're not a true friend and not a nice person. Now, anybody is going to take that personally. I know that for a fact that even if I wasn't planning on pieing her, I'd be pieing her tonight. She gonna get the pie tonight, okay? So at the end of the day, are we blaming Luca for pieing her? No, we're not. But she's saying, you know, it's not about the pie. I feel like it's still also about the pie because, you know, the moment before he said anything and he pied, I could see Andrew's face and Tasha looked like she wanted to cry me a river once again, but I can't swim, so I won't even go near her. But at the end of the day, it was also about the pie. She got upset because she got a couple pies because I think Dami pied her as well. Dami was saying, listen, you get away with everything. You're not going to get away from this pie today. Okay? And then he pied her. That could mean anything. That could obviously mean anything. We hear him say to her, listen, I like you. I want to be your friend. It wasn't a personal thing. I was just saying, you know, you get away with stuff, blah, blah, blah. I do like you. I'm going to have your back on. I'm going to have your back from now on. So they basically made their peace. Both Luca and him made their peace. Because Luca, I believe Luca's comment was, I can give you a list of reasons as long as Adam to why I'm pieing you. But it's just a game. And we're not going to do that right now. Listen, I personally, obviously, like... I get why she would think it's personal because of what happened the night before. And to be fair, sometimes I do feel like they calm down on Tasha quite a lot because realistically, it's not their business. Andrew is okay with it. It's Andrew's business. Let him do what he wants to do. If Tasha is walking over him and he knows that Tasha is walking over him, let it be. If you're his friend and you want to say to him, don't let her walk over you, Tell him and leave it to him. Let it be. I feel like sometimes they get too invested and sometimes they do come down on Tasha quite a lot. I feel like that is the case. But Tasha is no innocent either. She really is no innocent either. To be honest with you, I feel like sometimes she's such a crybaby that sometimes it just, do you know what I mean? She does stuff and it's like, don't cry when it's your turn and you're receiving it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like over the crying, but at the same time, like I said, I feel like sometimes they do come down hard on her. But was it personal? This whole game, most of it was personal. Tasha playing Luca, that was personal. You know, so she's saying that it's a game and she didn't take it personal. It was personal. Let's just face facts. Luca playing her back, that was personal. Dami, I'm not quite sure. Obviously, I feel like Dami sometimes follows. He kind of goes along with the crowd kind of situation, you know? And he's obviously suffering for it tonight because he's been put down in the bottom two. And realistically, I don't even think it's just that. It's mostly to do with the fact that he disrespected Summer. Okay? He really disrespected Summer. And that's the same reason why Billy is probably there as well, because he disrespected Danica. Now, I don't know why Danica's down there. I feel like we need to vote more for Danica. I don't feel like Danica should have been there. But then again, who is going to be there? You know what I mean? Who is going to be there? I feel like the public's probably thinking, you know what? Danica, we gave you so many chances. You're settling for Billy and Billy's no good for you. So at the end of the day, maybe it's time for you to go. Maybe that's what they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Summer is also in the bottom too for the girls. Summer, to be honest with you, Summer hasn't found a connection in there. She doesn't seem to be interested in Deji. Deji doesn't seem to be interested in her. Summer is lovely and I love Summer and I think she's a beautiful girl, but at the moment, you know, crunching down to where they are in the competition, she really doesn't have a place there. I think she's better off gone, to be honest with you. Respectfully, as Paige would say. But Danica, I hope Danica stays. And India, listen, when India found out that the decision was in the hands of the Islanders, I literally saw that girl thanking God. I saw the thank you God in her eyes, in her face expression. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I swear I'm gonna never ever tell a lie. Listen, I saw that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know when you messed up and your cycle is a bit late and you kind of go on your knees and you pray to God and you're like, God, if my cycle comes and I'm not pregnant, I will promise for the rest of my life to do good. That's the kind of look that I saw in India's face. I saw that look in India's face. I saw it. Did you see it? I saw that look. You know, so I know for a fact that Dami's going to be saved. And to be honest with you, when they were announcing, I knew Dami was going to be in the bottom two. It was obvious choice. And I was just praying, Billy. I was praying and I'm glad that Billy is in there. I definitely think Billy's going to go. Summer's going to go because people know, they already know that Deji likes Danica. And after what Danica just went through, do you know what I mean? And I don't think India wants Summer to be around. As much as they've been talking and they look like it's a trio, and I was actually really liking the trio, but then I realized that it's not really the perfect trio, to be honest with you. Because I don't know if I heard right, but it sounded like India was saying to Dami, you know, that kiss was a bit too much. And I know it was a game, but why did she reciprocate? Did you hear it? I don't know. Did you hear it? I felt like that's what I heard. I'm not going to stress on it too much because I'm not 100% sure if that's what she said. But who else would she have said about reciprocating it? And why did she reciprocate it? You know, Dami was doing the one that was kissing. So obviously it would have to be someone that was reciprocating, right? But anywho, guys, Danica and Billy is completely over. And Danica literally did lay into him. Yes, she blasted that boy. Yes, she dragged him. And even in that whole point, he's like, oh, why you swearing? Why you swearing? Why? You know what you swear for? I feel your mouth. Do something. Do what you gotta do. Do something. But you know what? She told him a piece of her mind. And I'm glad because she got out of that frustration. Do you know what I'm saying? She needed to get out that frustration. You know, so I'm really happy. And you know what? Deji, when Billy, Adam, and Deji, was it Adam? Billy, Adam, and Deji was having a conversation. And Billy was just like, you know what? I'm coming off as a D head, but I'm really not. And Deji was like, you are. You are a bit though. You know, and he's like, oh, me, what did I do? And he's like, no, you told her that she ticked every boxes. And then you go and do this. So you are a D-head. You know what? I really like that because I felt like he had her back behind, in front of her and behind her. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we know that Deji has expressed that he fancies her. And I know people saying that maybe, you know, he wants to stay into the villa. It could be. You know what I'm saying? It could be. But then again, Summer was there. So, he could have made his move on Summer. I just feel like there's no reason for me to not trust Deji at this moment, because since he's been in there, he was 100% India, right? And then that was it, that fell through. And when he realized that was a no-go, he kind of kept to himself. There was other girls in there that he could have made move on. He didn't. And now he's been watching and he likes Danica. And I feel like, do you know what? There's nothing wrong with him getting to know Danica. It would be good if they could find like something in common and kind of gravitate to each other naturally and really honestly like each other like that. I don't want him to force it. If it's not there, it's just not there. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want him to force it just because of the aim of the show and whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's a game show at the end of the day, right? So they need to be couples to be towards the end. So maybe they should just do what they need to do. But I do feel like Deji at the moment, he's meaning Danica good. But we know that Danica doesn't really fancy him like this. I don't know. Like how Billy's out of the picture now. If Danica does get to stay, would she kind of be open to get to know Deji? She did say if Billy wasn't in the picture, but now obviously we know Billy isn't in the picture because he's already done say what he needed to say, and she's already said what she needed to say. So it is what it is. So I don't know. I'm really hoping that Billy gets to go 100%. I like Summer, but I want Danica to stay. I feel like Danica needs to have that chance in there. She really does. And we heard Summer saying, listen, I just want a man. I've been praying, I've been manifesting, send me a man. Okay, but we know there's not going to be a chance for a man right now because it's a good probability that she might be leaving the villa tomorrow, okay? So, I don't know, guys, but comment down below, let me know who you think will be going and who you think will be staying. I personally think Summer's going to go, and I also think, what's his name, Billy's going to go, and I'd be glad to get rid of Billy, to be honest, because he's getting on my last nerves, okay? The final one, the final nerves. But anyways, guys, so we see where, both Dami and Luca had a conversation separately with Tasha, and they've both kind of apologized. Luca apologized, said, listen, I did want to upset you. I didn't like that you was crying. It was not my intention, blah, blah, blah. I did take offense to the fact that you said that I wasn't, you know, a friend of yours anymore. And obviously that's why I said what I said. And I shouldn't have said it. And I'm glad he owned up to it. I hope he means it. And I hope it's not because the Woman Aid, because apparently what I read is that Woman Aid got in contact with, what's it called, Love Island producers, ITV, and they were basically trying to work together because they felt like these men, and they ain't wrong, these men, the lack of respect to the woman, okay, and they ain't wrong. So I'm hoping that it came from a genuine place. You know, I'm really hoping that it came from a genuine place. We see where they've kind of made a truce. They've hugged it out, and Dami did the same as well. He said, listen, I'm going to have your back from now on. And we see where both of them pulls Andrew for a chat and said, listen, we should have just given your relationship a chance. You know, we're sorry. You know, we're gonna, like, you know, be there now for you guys and kind of step back and not do the stuff that we were doing. And, you know, we like Tasha. It wasn't anything personal, blah, blah, blah. So it seems that everybody's now friends again. You know, it's the only bad vibes at the moment in the villa was the whole Billy and Danica situation, which I'm hoping by tomorrow's vote, this will get resolved by kicking Billy out of the villa and saving Danica. But anyways, guys, I am sweating. I turned my fan off. It's like 40 degrees today, 40, 41. We hear like news where things are catching flame, you know, wildfire in Kent. So I hope everybody is safe. I hope nobody got hurt. We hear buses catching fire, cars catching fire because of the heat and all this kind of stuff, guys. So please just be a bit safe out there. Like even tomorrow, I don't know what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Look at me. I am pouring sweat. Like I'm literally so hot. So just be careful with your gadgets and all that kind of stuff. Kind of put some water on your car, try to cool something down. I don't know. Try not to drive long or far distances to overheat your car battery and all that kind of stuff. And just be safe in general, right? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for rocking with me. If you've gotten this far in the video and you're still here and you're still watching, please go ahead and thumbs up the video. Like the video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please go ahead and give me that subscribe, guys. And I appreciate you guys so far that's been subscribed to me for a while. And I appreciate all the new subscribers. So thank you guys. Welcome and subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification bell so you get updated every single time I upload a new video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode, but for now, keep it sassy-licious.